Hey guys, and welcome back to another day of our November Fitness Challenge. So today we're going to be doing the same format. We got the 6 stretches, 30 seconds stretching, 10 seconds resting, and then we go on to the next stretch. So our first stretch today is going to be the tricep stretch. So that's like for the back of our arms. So you can be seated during this stretch or you can stand, it doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you're going to do one arm at a time. So we're going to start with the first arm. So you're just going to put your hand up first, and then you're gonna fold it at the elbow but back behind your head. So once you get to this position, you're gonna take your opposite hand and grab it at that elbow, and you're just gonna tug your elbow towards the opposite way. So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds, then we're gonna rest, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. All right, so you ready, set, go. So for my people who may have limited shoulder mobility and may not be able to reach over and grab the top of the elbow, you can always grab your hand, just a part of your arm. The top of the elbow will really help with the tricep getting stretched. If you have one of those, if you have a towel or something at home, you can even put it over the top of your elbow and pull that way. And that'll help with that as well. All right, so now we're gonna wiggle it out. Got about 10 seconds or however long you need. So we're gonna start with the other hand. Same thing, putting it up, folding at the elbow, back behind your head. Take that opposite hand, grab that elbow and tug. Ready, set, go. So you're getting those breaths in. All right, guys, and that's that stretch. Good job. So now we're going to be moving on to our next stretch, which is going to be a chest stretch. So for this, I would say the wall is your best bet. We're going to leave it at that. Everybody has walls. So we're going to walk onto the wall. All right, so for this one, we're going to start by, we're going to do both sides. So pick a side. You're going to go up to your wall. Now this is a pillar, so this is going to be a little bit different than what you're going to actually do, but you're going to I'm going to put my hand behind the pillar, so for you, you would be right at the wall. So if the wall's here, you're going to walk up to the wall this way. So I'm at the pillar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my body out, and you're going to feel the stretch in your shoulder and across your chest. So we're gonna get that stretching, and we're gonna start. Ready, set, go. So your arm will literally be flat on the wall. And you're gonna just be putting a little bit of pressure, trying to turn your body back the opposite way. Easing into it and breathing. Now with the wall, my whole arm will be on the wall up until about this point, and then I will be turning off the wall. All right. So now we're gonna switch sides. So now I'm just gonna do my imaginary wall here. Put my hand and arm up to it, and then I'm gonna twist out. Okay, ready, set, go. This is a stretch that you may not just feel in your chest. You're gonna feel your chest opening, but you're also gonna feel some stretching, like I said, in your shoulders, your armpit area, even in your back a little bit. So we're gonna make sure we're breathing and, stretching those muscles. All right, guys, good job. So we're gonna wiggle that out, and then now we have 10 seconds before we get into our next stretch. All right, so for our next stretch is gonna be a quad stretch. So that is our muscles in the front of our thighs. For this, you may need a wall or a chair or just something to hold on to assist you. For other people who have better balance, you may not need anything. Some people may even need help with picking your foot up. So I'll show you the stretch and then I'll show you ways that you may be able to modify it. So this is the actual quad stretch. You're gonna start by grabbing your foot. You're gonna be standing on one leg. So that's why I said you may need something to hold on to, a wall to hold your hand up to. And then for my people who may even have trouble getting this leg off the ground, you can go up to like your couch or a chair and, you know, with some balance, put your foot up on it and you're just gonna bend down into it and you'll feel that stretch all in here. So like I said, you can grab a wall, you can grab a chair, couch, whatever, put your foot on it. Still might need some assistance then, so hold on to something, and then you're just gonna go down into like a lunge sorta, and that's when you'll feel the stretch. So I'm just gonna demonstrate the way that you don't use any assistance, but don't forget that you can use assistance. Okay, so we're gonna do one leg at a time, hold it 30 seconds. All right, ready, set, go. So you're gonna grab your foot and you're just gonna pull your foot to where you want your heel to kind of like touch your butt. Keep your back straight. You should feel that stretch all into your quad. So not only are we stretching right now, we're working on our balance. So this is really good. All right, good job. Gonna wiggle that out. And then we're gonna get set up for our next leg. Same thing. So you're just gonna pick it up. You're gonna grab at the middle, around the middle of your foot area, kind of hand over some of the toes slash other part of your foot. Okay, so we're gonna start pulling. Ready, set, go. Again, pulling that heel towards that butt, pulling your leg kind of up and pushing it back in the front. But you don't want to be pushing it, you want to be pulling it back. That's what I meant. So like I said, when you're stretching, really think about the muscles that you're stretching. Think about that oxygen flowing into those muscles. All right, guys, good job. So that is our third stretch for today. Now while we are resting for our 10 seconds, we're gonna get into our side bends. So for the side bends, this is something that where you kind of want to stand up to do this. So you're gonna stand with your feet around shoulder width apart. So we're going to be alternating each side. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. It's not one-sided. But when we side bend, I have a habit of putting my hand on my hips. You can do it that way. You keep your hands to your side. It doesn't matter. But we're going to take our hand. We're going to bend the opposite way. And you're going to feel that stretch all along your obliques and your lats. So we're just going to go. It's going to be slow and controlled, though, because you don't want to pull anything. We're going back and forth, and you may even feel like the hips separating, and that's all really good. But you want to ease into it. Okay? Ready, set, go. Now everybody is different. You may be able to stretch over further than another person, but you want to go to where it's still like a comfortable stretch. It feels good. It feels really. All right, guys, good job. Those are our side bends. And now we're gonna get down for our 2 floor stretches. So our first floor stretch today is gonna be the torso twist. So for the torso twist, you're gonna get down on your back. Now, for my people, like I said, who don't like to get on the ground, This would be kind of hard to do on a couch because you need to be able to move your legs both ways. So I would say you do this one in the bed. So you're gonna get down, lay flat on your back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend our knees, bend at the knees, and bring our knees up towards our chest. But it's gonna be like a resting position, not forcing it back. You're gonna put your hands out to your sides. And then what we're gonna do is we're only gonna twist the trunk of our body. So this is kind of an exercise as well, a core exercise as well, but it also is gonna give you a good stretch in your trunk area, meaning your back, your core, and so forth. All right, so we're gonna be alternating each sides, 30 seconds, ready, set, go. So throughout this stretch, you wanna keep your chest and your upper back stationary. You don't want that to move. The rest of your body is going to be rocking side to side. You're going to go over to as far as you can go. All right, guys. Good job. And then for our last floor stretch today, we're just going to be doing a regular old seated toe touch. So for this one, we're going to have our legs together. So you're going to sit down, back nice and straight. You're going to be aiming to touch your toes. So again, for my people who can touch their toes, great, touch your toes. You want to actually pull forward. And so I usually grab onto my feet and pull. You want your head going like towards your knees, keeping your back straight throughout this. For my people who can't touch your toes, you want to be aiming to touch your toes. So if that's you touching your shins, touching your ankles, just going as far as you can. Again, breathing throughout the process. That way, after a couple of seconds, you may be able to go, maybe an inch or so further. If not, that's what you want to work towards. Okay, ready, set, go. Head down, make sure you're keeping that back straight, those legs are straight. You're gonna really feel this in your back, definitely in your hamstrings, those muscles behind your knees. The objective is to get your head lower and lower to your knees. All right, guys, good job. Those are our 6 stretches for the day. Make sure you do those 2 more times through, 30 seconds stretching, 10 seconds resting, and I'll see you guys next time.